Hey, SNES reviews here for today's book review, and it is Playing with Superpower. Yep, this is the next review. So this is a book pretty much on some of the best games that were available for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES for short. So for a Nintendo fan like myself, this is a pretty good bundle. And definitely lives up to expectations. Definitely. I'll get to that part later. But anyway, so this book basically details some of the best games that are out on the SNES. I mean, you got Super Mario World, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox, Link to the Past, Earthbound, F-Zero. All those great games, and even some surprises. Yeah, I definitely did not expect to see Super Punch-Out in here, honestly, but it's okay. So, and there's a Kirby spin-off that's in it, but that surprises me. But anyway, and basically this details the history, the development of the game, cheats for the game, Easter eggs that you may not have known about, and so basically this is a time capsule. And for a Nintendo fan like myself, as I said, this is a book you must have to read and get. Okay, this isn't mine. This is actually my brother's, but I thought I'd review it anyway. And it continues to just surprise me. I looked through it again, and something I always like when I find something that I didn't quite notice beforehand, especially with the humor with this. There's an interesting Marvel Cinematic Universe joke in this, which I won't reveal where it is, but it does sort of make me laugh. So yeah, it sounds like I really enjoy this, and I do, but there is one problem. And let's be honest, the Super Nintendo had a lot of great first-party games. That wasn't just the half of it. We also had some excellent third-party games that were released. I mean, you've got the Final Fantasy games on it. You've got Super Castlevania 4, Mega Man X. You've got Killer Instinct, and while Donkey Kong Country appears in this, Killer Instinct isn't. You've got Super Mario RPG. You've got so many great, amazing games that were released on here from third parties, but there's no mention of them. There's no time. The closest we get is to the best-selling video games for the Super Nintendo, which, yeah, does appear in this, but there's no sections on third-party games, not one. Seriously, I really feel like it should have been a good idea to include them. I mean, I would have loved to hear a bit more stuff about Super Castlevania 4, or Super Mario RPG, or even Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Oh jeez, I really hate it. Not a big fan of Street Fighting names. But for what it is, this is a really good book, and I really enjoy reading it. It's just, I do wish there were third-party games in this. So with that major con, which is the only one I've got, does sort of decrease the score for me. But in the end, it's still a pretty good book, and you might like it more. And even if, and who knows, there probably are people who actually like it and don't mind that there's no third-party games mentioned in this. So in the end, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 hat stars. I would have given it probably a perfect score if I did see a little bit more mention of third-party games. But with that out of the way, we must move on. So I will mention this. One thing I am going to do next week. Well, Game of Thrones is coming out. Game of Thrones Season 8 starts next week. And I'm planning to do something along with that. Like, maybe I will just go over the episode, key moments, and just basically discuss what I feel about it. So yeah, that's going to happen for 6 weeks. As Game of Thrones Season 8 goes through, I'll talk about what happened in the episode and just my whole reactions to it. But I will still do other reviews, and you'll find them out eventually. I'm not going to reveal them. Well, Has Some Mass Reviews is out. See you next week.